What's up guys, Aiden22X here, and today I wanted to make this quick announcement video that is supposedly going over everything that's going to happen in Marble Race Series Chapter 4, as well as some other featured channel plans. So, yeah. Let's just get straight into it, shall we? Not gonna blabber too much in the intro because, well, I've done like a bunch of these at this point, so you guys pretty much know how these work at this point. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So first up in sleeves is Marble Race Series Chapter 4. Well, plans for it to say the least. So starting off, C4 Marble Race 1 will be released on October 13th, and it will be determined whether the video will be a premiere or a normal upload. Okay, I forgot to put upload after the word normal, but whatever. But yeah, the video, it will be determined whether it will be a premiere or a normal upload, depending if I'm like busy or anything on that day. But that's gonna have to be determined when the time actually comes. So just so you guys know. And of course, just like with last chapter, basically the chapter 3 premiere race to say the least, it will also be a 24 marble wildcard race, just like, well, you know, the chapter 3 premiere, just so we can kick off chapter 4 with a major bang. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. So yeah. And third, quick races are also set to return on October 18th, which is the Saturday after you know, that week chapter 4 premieres. So just a couple days after chapter 4 premieres, quick races will also return for season 7. So just so you guys know. And also, chapter 4 season 1 will have 4 regular races, since the last season, and that being the final season of chapter 3, did not have any due to the C3 Marble Race 100 qualification races. Well, that was to be expected, of course, as well, especially with everything, you know, also going on that season, such as the 4th of July race and such and all that. And yeah, so because of that, I will be doing 4 regular races this season to make up for last season not having any regular races whatsoever. Yes, I know that may seem a little bit overkill, but hey, it's what I have to do just to make up for the fact for last season not having any regular races at all. So yeah, because every season is, well, in my opinion, every season should have at least 2 to 3 regular races. So because of that, this season, well, being the first season of Chapter 4, we'll have 4 regular races since, well, you know, I don't need to go over it again, so yeah. So anyways, let's just recap this page. So C4 Marble Race 1 will be released on October 13th, and it will be determined whether the video will be a premiere or a normal upload, depending on my schedule. So, or basically how busy I am on that day. So yeah. And of course, it will be a 24 marble wildcard race, just like with the Chapter 3 premiere. And quick races will also be set to return on October 13th, which is a few days after the 13th. And of course, Chapter 4 Season 1, okay, sorry for that line flow, but yeah, Chapter 4 Season 1 will have 4 regular races, since last season did not have any due to the C3 Marble Race 100 qualification races. So, yeah. So that's everything that's going to be going on in Marble Race Series Chapter 4. And so now, let's just move on to the next page. And speaking of which, that's going to be Tournament 13. So, yes, this is going to be my second biggest video of 2025. Obviously, it's not going to be big as C3 Marble Race 100 because, well, yeah, that was definitely my #1 biggest video of the year. So, yeah. But it's still going to be quite big. So, just so you guys... Actually, wait, no, not Marble Race Tournament 13, Tournament 12. Okay, yeah, I apologize for that blunder up there, but hold on. Let me fix that really quick. Alright, there we go. So that's all fixed. So yeah, Tournament 12, not Tournament 13. So yeah, again, apologize for that blunder, but it has now been fixed. So anyways, about info for Tournament 12, 24 marbles will be competing for the world title. So therefore, this tournament will have a qualification round. And since this tournament will have a qualification round, there will be 2 parts, just to save time. Part 1 will be the qualification round, while Part 2 will be the winners round, or yeah, basically the rest of the tournament. And the schedule for both of those parts, Part 1 will come out on November 19th, while Part 2 will come out on November 20th. November 20th. Okay, yeah, sorry for that line right there. And yes, Tournament 12 will also have its own trailer, just like with C3 Marble Race 100, by the way. So, just so you guys know. And of course, the grand finale will be a best of 5 to determine who will walk out as world champion. So that's all the info you need to know for Tournament 12. Pretty basic info, so yeah. So let me just go over it again. 24 marbles are competing for the world title, so meaning that there will be a qualification round. And because of that, 2 parts just to save time. First part is the qualification round. Second is the rest of the tournament, or the winners round. And of course, part 1 will come out on November 19th, while part 2 will come out on November 20th. And there will also be a trailer for Tournament 12 as well. And of course, the grand finale will be a best of 5 to determine who will be world champion. So yeah, like I said, pretty basic info for Tournament 12, so no need for me to go over all that. So let's just move on to the next page, shall we? And speaking of which, that next page is new Marble Championships format. So yes, since we are now in the new chapter, the Marble Championships format is getting revamped. So, of course, there will still be 4 challengers competing, but like I said, the format will be changed entirely since we are now in a new chapter. And how the new format is going to work, you may ask? Well, I'm about to talk about it right here. So the marbles will be competing in a best of 3. So just like with the C3 Marble Race 100 semifinals, and the first marble to score 3 points will get a chance at being the #1 contender for the world title. So, yes, I know it may take a little bit longer than the last format, but it's whatever. And of course, anyone who isn't the #1 contender will get to compete in one more match for 3rd place. And yes, by the way, the 1v1 championship finals will still have the same ruling as before, and it's probably going to stay that way forever, so just so you guys know. So, the first part of the Marble Championships format is getting changed, but the finals is still going to have the same ruling, so just so you know. So, let's just go over it again. 4 challengers are still competing, but the format will be changed. Well, yeah, y'all know the drill. So the rule set is that the marbles will be competing in a best of 3. So the first marble to score 3 points will get a chance at being the #1 contender for the world title, and the others will get to compete for one more match for 3rd place, while the championship finals will still have the same ruling. So that's the new Marble Championships format. So now let's just move on to the next page, and that is more upcoming content info. Okay, sorry for that line right there. And yes, I did split this page into 2 parts since I do have a lot that I want to go over. So let's just get straight into it. So number 1, I do plan to do more collab videos with Psychofire more often, depending on our schedules. Like for example, the Minecraft series, for example. Because yes, I do want to make these videos with him more often because, well, they are a lot of fun to do. And it's just because that I want to make you guys laugh and have a good time while watching us just doing some random stuff, whether that's on Roblox or Minecraft. But depending if I'm going to be on Roblox for much longer, because, well, if y'all watching this video know what has been going on with Roblox recently, but whatever, that's off topic. And second, I will also try to do more videos with the channel OCs, as well as doing more Zepeto videos in general, once I actually get used to using the app more often. Okay, yeah, sorry for that line flip right there, but whatever. However, though, channel OCs will still be more of a side thing, as my main channel is more focused on marble racing and gaming. But of course, I still do want to try something different and do something more with the channel OCs, whether that's gameplays and just other stuff and shorts and all that. But yeah, but of course, that's more, like I said, that's still gonna be more of a side thing since I mostly like to do marble racing and gaming. So just so you know. And I also do plan to do more IRL vlogs more often whenever I can. even though that I usually upload most of them on the extras channel. But when I usually upload vlogs to my main channel, that's usually for like traveling and such, mostly international mostly international trips, but also state trips if they're like on a plane or something. So just so you know. So let's just recap the first part of this page right here. So number one, I plan to do more collab videos with Psychofire more often depending on our schedules, like for example, the Minecraft survival series. And second, I'll also try to do more videos with the channel OCs as well as doing more ZAR-Co videos in general once I get used to using the app more often. But of course, channel OCs are still going to be more of a side thing as my main content is marble racing and gaming. And of course, I do plan to post more IRL vlogs more often whenever I can, even though I do post most of them on the extras channel, so just so you know. So that's about it for the first part of this page. So now let's move on to the second part. So here is what the second part of this page is like. So number one, the Chapter 3 highlights video will be taking place on September 22nd, by the way, which is this Monday as of this uploading. And of course, it will be a top 15 since this chapter actually had a lot more intense moments that I do want to recap, so just so you know. And of course, the final race of the year will be taking place on Monday, December 15th. And yeah, and of course, yeah, you all know about that. And the Marble Race Series Awards will be broadcasted live on Monday, December 22nd. And of course, the 2025 Rewind will take place on the day after that. And it will be a top 15 this year since, like with the Chapter 3 highlights video, the Rewind this year actually had a lot more special moments than last year that I do want to recap before we head off into 2026. So therefore, the Rewind for this year will be a top 15. So yeah, I guess that's about it for this page. So let's recap. So the Chapter 3 highlights video will take place on September 22nd, and it will be a top 15 if you're wondering. The final race of the year will be taking place on Monday, December 15th. The Marble Race Series Awards this year will be broadcasted live on Monday, December 22nd. And of course, the 2025 Rewind will be taking place the day after that, which is December 23rd. And it will be a top 15 this year. So those are all the plans mostly for the end of the year, so just so you know. So I guess that's about it for this page, and I do believe that this is the last page, so let's just move on. Yep, that was the last page, and since we are now in the thanks for watching page, this means that this announcement video is over. So I do hope you guys understand about all the plans that are going to be taking place for the rest of the year. And of course, stay tuned for Marble Race Series Chapter 4, which will be premiering next month. So you definitely stay tuned for that, as it's going to be pretty big. But for now, that's going to be about it for this quick announcement video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up to share your support. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Subscribe to that notification bell enabled, and feel free to follow all my socials down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now, and have a good day.